Well, hello everyone, and welcome to episode 14 of the Tech ChitChat Show. My name is Ken. You can find me on Northern Viking Everyday and Northern Viking Explorer on YouTube. I'm here with Stephen Loney. You can find him on YouTube at Stephen Loney and on Twitter at 8-Bit Warrior. Good day, my friend.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. Yes, it is a great day. It's sunny outside here. It's probably raining at your house.
No, it's actually sunny here too. It's
Or have you even looked outside?
A little bit. There's a window I can turn and see. I see sunlight.
The life of a programmer. in your dungeon programming.
Hey, it's only sometimes true.
That's awesome. Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. You don't remember it?
I took it easy this weekend, so not too eventful, but it was good. It was good. How about yourself? Anything?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I worked on Saturday, so watched some football on Sunday. That sucked. Overtime loss. So, yeah. But overall, it was relaxing. I fell asleep partway through, so.
I count that a win.
So. I count that as a win, yes. Awesome. Well, we have a fun show today. We are going to be talking the Nintendo Switch. We're going to be talking Razor fingers. We're going to talk Gather. We're going to talk Nvidia, and we're going to talk Ikea, but all tech related.
Ikea
tech related.
What is Ikea doing in here?
The new Ikea GPU. No, just kidding.
Hey, I think you'd buy one, but
you have to put it together yourself.
No thanks.
That's actually not a bad idea. An Ikea computer that comes in pieces, and you just put it together yourself with instructions that you can't understand.
Okay, this is a total side note, but there's someone on Twitter, I'm stealing their idea. They're like, Ikea, here's an idea. Have Jackie Chan fighting guys in an Ikea store in a showroom, and they're fighting with all these Ikea pieces. And when the fight scene's done, all the furniture's together and the scene's made up of all the stuff.
That's actually not a bad idea.
So I'm stealing someone's idea from Twitter. I don't know who that is, but thank you. That came to mind right now. Just this, anyway.
Well, haven't you always wanted to play hide and seek in Ikea?
That would be a fantastic place.
Or paintball. Yeah. Like, everybody would be lost in the mazes. I can't find anyone anyway in there, so you'd never find anyone if you were actually hiding under a bed or something. But maybe that's where all the employees hang out when you need them. All right, anyway. So let's get rolling. Let's move right into the Switch. My son was very excited about this. On the Nintendo Switch, they added Bluetooth functionality
for the headset.
For the headset, yes. So it was already there for the controllers, and now it is there for the headsets. Now, I think that the update came out maybe in the spring, if I remember. But they didn't allow it to happen till now. So April, the firmware update happened, but they didn't unlock it until now.
Okay.
A couple of things I noticed. There is an article here. So if you are using the headset, you can't use more than 2 controllers.
Yeah, that's right. So it does come with some stipulations to it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, we've got our article here on how to connect it, but I mean, for most people who play the Switch, I mean, yes, you can get together and use it as a party device, but if you're using it as a party device, you're probably not going to use headphones anyway.
No.
So for individual play, it's kind of nice to be able to
be on a bus with Bluetooth headsets and play your game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Being on a bus, that'll come up a little bit later.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, what are you talking about being on a bus? Well, we'll talk about that a little later.
Yeah, a little bit
maybe later. With your Switch as well. Yeah, but so that definitely would be handy. I use my Bluetooth headphones all the time with my phone and with my computer.
So the other thing to note though is the Switch uses an external app for communication. It
Okay.
doesn't actually do it through the Switch, apparently. I don't own a Switch, but apparently you have to use a third-party app to do it, and so it won't actually work with the Bluetooth microphone. It's just the headset.
Yes, that
So-
I did see that as well. So
Yeah.
so if you're playing Fortnite and using Bluetooth headphones, you are out of luck to chat with.
Yeah. So you'll still have to use
friends.
you'll still have to use the third-party app in that, but just
Yeah.
for audio. But I mean, that's a lot better than not having it. And it
Yeah.
seems like the restrictions and limitations are fine.
Yeah, yeah, and I understand. Like, I mean, I don't know. Is it now? I've got my Bluetooth numbers. Is it 4.0, Bluetooth 4.0 versus 5? And forgive me if I'm wrong on those numbers, but the amount of I think with 5 you can. There's more. I don't want to know if bandwidth is the right term, but more more capabilities of how many devices you can connect potentially.
Right.
Whereas like older Bluetooth, you could maybe only on a computer, for example, maybe only connect a keyboard and not your mouse, or if
Right.
they're both separate Bluetooth devices or headphones. So,
So
I mean,
is the Switch, is the Switch 4.0 then?
I'm not sure. That's a good question.
I'm just doing a little Google search here to find out which version it was. I'm seeing the 13.0. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, and going forward as they get new versions of Bluetooth, I'm sure that'll all get better as well. So, not necessarily with a device that's already built, but with new devices
Yeah.
going forward. So that's cool. I'm happy about that. My son is very happy about that. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's awesome. Leading into something else, though, I love this next one.
What?
Razer gaming finger sleeves. Do your fingers get cold in the winter when you're out for a walk? Especially if you're trying to game out on a snowy day.
I haven't tried that, but it probably would. Why do you say? Why do you ask?
Why do I say? Well, Razer has invented the gaming finger sleeves for all your gaming needs. You put these on, and they bring you
Into a club of cool?
a club of cool of gaming.
Okay. So, all right. So I know you brought this up, and this. Okay. In seriousness, though, right? So you put these on your thumbs and your pointer fingers optionally as well, and they are to enhance your gaming performance, I guess.
Yes. So I think, like with phone gaming, you'll get better swipage.
Better swipage.
Better swipage, and yeah, you'll be able to control better, be more accurate. It says it's not an April Fool's joke. They give you maximum accuracy. So
Right.
if you are in that space now, at first I saw this and I thought, hey, honestly, it's actually not easy to game on a okay, playing Angry Birds on your phone's pretty easy, but like I've tried playing like a shooter type game. It's not actually that easy on your phone. So this might enhance that and make it a little bit better. Now, also, you brought up the Switch. Like how would this work with something like that?
Well, the thing is, though, a lot of the Switch games are, yes, it has a touch interface, but most of it's just for, like, accessing menu items and, like, auxiliary, secondary things.
Yeah.
People, I don't think, are eager to, like, be using their fingers like a phone to control Fortnite. Because you can use analog sticks or a controller.
That's true.
So, I mean, you might find somebody on a Switch using them, but that's debatable if they should.
Although, like, you can buy those grips that go on to your, like, controller. So maybe this would, like,
Enhance
help
that.
with it, enhance that as well.
So I don't think so. But
Wow.
if you want to look really cool,
I mean, you could also rob a bank with these on, and nobody would be able to get your fingerprint. So
yeah, they won't know who you are.
yeah, they won't know who you are.
Could you identify the robber? No, he had on Razer finger sleeves.
He had glove. The gloves just don't fit. I didn't do it.
Sir, please try on these finger sleeves.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow, we just did it ourselves.
OJ. So the Razer gaming finger sleeves. Yes, very interesting.
So, but you're saying you might be interested in actually ordering a pair of these to try, and I'm curious. I want to know. I want to see you try these and to have your opinion.
I kind of wanted to buy them as a joke to show them off on this show, but
I think it's worth it. I think you should get some.
like, I don't know. Do you think? I think I should give them to you for Christmas.
You might get them back next Christmas.
It could be the regifting gift that we keep on sending around. And we can like gather together and just
we can get together. We can. What if we all get a bunch of Razer finger sleeves and we like hang out together?
Yeah, we can gather together
and play games together at Christmas time.
Yeah. Do you see what I did there? We can gather together.
Oh, we can gather. I did see what you did there.
Do you want to talk about Gather?
Yeah. So Gather is pretty cool. So I'm assuming that this is. So if you pull up the link there, Gather, might give a better idea of what it is as I explain it. So I'm assuming that during all of the restrictions and lockdowns and stuff in the past couple of years, that something like this is probably taken off more. So Gather is like a virtual meeting space where you can set up like virtual offices and like kind of like educational situations, and even like virtual conferences. And you set up these spaces, customize them, and you can link up. You get your own little avatar. This looks like a little like old JRPG video role-playing game going on here, which I personally kind of like.
Yeah.
So you pick your character to play as, and you walk around, and you hook up your camera to it. And so, yeah, so other people in this meeting room when you come up to them, it'll like start up their camera. And so you can visit them for better or for worse, but I think it's cool. So you can like virtually meet with people and it'll pop up their cameras and audio and you can start talking. It gives you more like a more, what's the word? Like
natural experience.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, it looks to me like Zelda meets Zoom.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's like, again, you can have like you can set up your virtual space and customize it. And apparently you can have like your desk and customize your desk, and so people can see. I think even like it's just cool.
I think you can. From what I'm seeing, you virtually walk to other people's desks and you can sit down and have a conversation with them.
Yeah.
Or I guess kind of leave them alone. You can have board meetings.
Yes.
I mean, apparently they're saying 10 million plus people have used Gather, which is like crazy.
Right.
For me, just hearing about this, I have heard of competitors to this, but this one looked the most intriguing to me. But also the other thing is like it talks about you can use whiteboards in there, you can share documents, you can play games together, do videos and live streams. So it would be very functional to use and kind of fun as well.
Yeah, I'm actually hoping to try this firsthand. I want to try this. I might get you to join and a good friend of ours to try it together and see. Maybe make a Tech ChitChat room.
A Tech ChitChat room, yes. And we can, when I first saw this, I was like, oh, that's so you. That's the type of, that's the type of gaming you program. And then
It is. It looks like awesome. I made it. I know. It looks like something I would make. I know. You're not wrong. This does intrigue me, and I actually am hoping to maybe do a hands-on review of it, and actually maybe get back with another video on this channel actually covering my experience with Gather.
Now, they do have a free version of this. We're not associated with them in any way, but I thought I'd bring this up. So they do have a free version maybe we'll try out this week. But they do have more versions for larger groups as well, for corporations and stuff. So, maybe try it out with your friends for free. And
it allows up to 25 users at once in the free one, which is pretty decent.
So leave a comment if you have tried it in the description. We'd love to hear what your thoughts were on Gather. To us, it looks pretty neat, and we'll try it out, and we can. I'm going to wear my finger razors while I use this.
Okay, you do that.
It just suits this. Like, if I use my finger razors on Zoom, people will laugh at me. But if I use finger razors on Gather, everybody's gonna
think you're cool.
think I'm cool.
Except you have to like show them on the camera, and it's gonna be really weird because you're finding every opportunity to show your fingers.
Well, I'm gonna buy 10 of them.
Okay, so we're not gonna. I don't know if we're gonna do this anymore.
I'm gonna buy 10 finger razors. So I can rob a bank. So
That's not how it works.
don't come after me. I'm not robbing a bank. That's all just a joke.
The man had razors.
What? Was that his weapon? Razor blades? No.
He robbed the bank with razors. Anyway.
Oh man. Well, good old Nvidia. I thought I made a spelling error there, but I don't think I did. Maybe I did.
This is not nearly as exciting as like razor finger sleeves or any other topics we just discussed. Just to be clear, but it was still kind of like a thing to talk about.
It is kind of pertinent. I mean, I'm waiting for October 5th. Does anybody
That's
know
true.
what? Do you know what October 5th is?
Well,
like Windows 11 Day.
It's somebody's birthday, but other than that, I think it's yes, Windows 11.
I think it's official. Windows 11 Day is October 5th. Now I'd probably just dropped the ball there. It's probably not October 5th. I'm pretty sure it's October 5th. And that's Windows 11 Day, and I built a new PC for Windows 11. So I'm excited.
So you are excited about this?
I am excited.
Okay.
I mean, I could go load the Insider program and all, or beta or whatever it's called on there right now, but I'm holding out. I want it to be all official, and it probably won't work. It'll work. I don't know. We'll see. But this is pertinent to me. Nvidia is rolling out their drivers for Windows 11 for their GPU. So these are starting to update right now. Is it the Nvidia, I can't remember what their software is called. But you'll need to update your drivers so that they work properly with Windows 11.
Oh, I lost you for just a second there.
I did see a freeze on my screen, but I can hear you now.
Cool. We'll try again.
Yeah, so the Nvidia is rolling out their drivers for Windows 11. Thoughts on this, Stephen?
Yeah, so, I mean, the part for me is kind of like, it's just another driver rollout. It's Windows 11. So, it's cool that, like, it wasn't unexpected. They're going to most likely do this, and AMD hasn't done it yet, but they're assumed to have something behind coming soon. But what is interesting about it, so, because another driver update, I think it's the typical usually, but what caught my attention was that the update is going to support cards back to the 600 series, the 600 GeForce series.
I did see that. So from 2012,
yes,
to now, so that's like almost 10 years.
and the reason why that's interesting is because they in recent history are dropping support for 600 and 700 series in general.
Okay.
Like they were stopping support of that. So it's interesting that even despite dropping support for 600 and 700, I don't know if they did that already or soon, but they still supported 600 and 700 series, which is nice, which means that people with those cards won't be left out in the cold for Windows 11.
Well, just because you have one of those cards doesn't mean the rest of your PC is old and not supported by Windows 11.
No,
so
you're right.
You might have maybe you bought a newer PC, but it didn't come with a graphics card or had integrated graphics, and you just bought one of those off of Craigslist, and you're able to make it work still with Windows 11, which is handy.
Well, I'm thinking you even bought. I remember when you came across you had a 780 at one point, a GeForce 780, which was a 3 gig card and very decent card for work purposes. Why not? That would work totally fine with Windows 11. So it was cool to see those brought over. There's still some very decent cards in that range, especially if you have like a 780. Yeah. It's still a very competent card. So it's just cool that was probably the biggest thing to me, was just seeing that they supported those older cards, which I think was a win. I think I highly approve
Yeah.
of that.
Now you'd sent me this other article. I didn't have a chance to read it yet.
Yeah, so that was the one mentioning just a previous news older of how they had dropped support for older cards or were dropping it.
Okay, gotcha.
So it was just kind of that to me is the biggest point of this article was just like that they did.
So they dropped support, but yet then kind of backtracked on that to support it for Windows 11.
Yeah, and I can't remember if 600 and 700 cards officially already lost support. I can't recall. It might have been. But regardless, it's nice to see that they didn't be like, no, we're not going to do it. They did do it. And I appreciate that Nvidia did that. That's a win. That's a plus. So it'll be interesting to see what AMD does. See how I'm thinking AMD will probably do much the same. Whatever is currently being supported will probably be supported with AMD. I'm assuming too.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, it'll be interesting to see if there's also issues with the rollout. Like, I know I've got 2 PCs, so that's if I was relying heavily on my PC to everything has to work, I would delay my upgrade to Windows 11. But because I have 2 PCs, I'll go ahead and upgrade right away on the one PC. But I need everything, all my software, everything to work on day one with Windows 11. And yeah. All right. I think you cut out there, Stephen, and we're just going to continue on. We're going to jump over here. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I hear you now. Okay,
perfect. So why don't we continue on? It looks like we're having some internet connection issues today. IKEA gaming furniture. So
this seems up to your alley. You're Swedish.
It does kind of seem up my alley. I saw this. I'm like, oh, interesting. Well, don't you have your desk right now is a standing IKEA desk, is it not?
The one I'm sitting at, yeah.
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 Do you ever raise it up, or do you?
I do. Yeah. But much of the time seems to be sitting. Maybe I shouldn't admit that, but yeah, I've actually really liked it. So yeah, I approve of that.
I sit here way too much. I'm actually in the market for a standing desk, so I'm kind of curious what's going to happen here. So IKEA, interestingly enough, let's pull this up, has partnered with Asus and its Republic of Gamers brand to bring you some gaming themed furniture and accessories. So everything from cheap cup holders, I saw there's like a hand that holds your headphones on it, to to standing desks and all sorts of stuff that are kind of IKEA / Republic of Gamers branded. I guess they're probably IKEA branded. There's that hand that'll hold your headphones, which I actually kind of like.
Okay, I kind of don't. I'm gonna give a no.
Well, I like it because it's a Swedish hand.
So you're Swedish. It's for you. It's a cultural thing I don't get or something, maybe.
Yeah. See, I need a IKEA table that has a big Swedish flag on it. Anyway. They've even got like mini ring lights and things that are coming out, which is, I saw somewhere $35. Now that's more than likely US for their ring light. That's pretty handy. I bet I can't see the other end of it, but I'm kind of wondering if it kind of screws onto your desk. For those of you who are just kind of getting into streaming, or even for Zoom conversations, that might be a good option for you as well. So I think there's some cool stuff happening here. I think we're cutting out again.
Yeah, I don't know. That's okay. We'll keep going.
We'll keep going. We're almost through this. So yeah, I think there's some cool stuff there from IKEA, and maybe I'll have to pick up one of those wooden hands just to bug you.
Can I say how much I appreciate the marketing graphic at the top? I mean, just look at that. It's just, it feels like, I don't know where to place it. It just feels like early 2000s, mid 2000s marketing come back and redone, and I like it. I don't know. I'm not totally sold. Hopefully I don't know if that's gonna be their objective for you to look like that with their IKEA furniture, but that kind of looks cool to me. Like, they won me on that part.
It looks very Asus Republic of Gamers
Yeah.
branded, that photo. Um, oh, by the way, this launches globally next month. So
Okay. Are we gonna have a launch party?
an IKEA gaming launch. Well, and that's where I was laughing earlier. I can't remember if it was on this show or not, but they should. I think it was about making an IKEA PC. Where
Yeah. We were talking about that earlier today.
At the beginning. So, well, we are chatting before the show, so I can't remember if it was on the show or not. But the IKEA, where in a Republic of Gamers, your computer comes in pieces and in a box, and you put it together. Fits right in. Yeah. I think so. Okay, well, we laugh, but at work we bought one of those Prusa 3D printers, and the whole thing comes in a gajillion pieces from every little screw, and you have to put it together. And it was a lot of the components are 3D printed, and you put all the belts on, you put everything together. The extruder, you're screwing it all together. It's not that the extruder comes complete; you're actually putting together the extruder. And it took quite a while with 3 of us working on it to put it together. So you can pay for it to be put together, or you can buy it in pieces. So I think this is kind of cool.
So do you want to buy it in pieces?
Well, I don't want to put together the GPU, like I said, but putting together a PC is kind of fun. All right, so why don't we go into our question of the week? It is, would you wear razor finger sleeves on a bus?
Oh, wait, say it again. I lost you. Say it one more time.
You lost me. You know what? It's my neighbors who are it's my neighbors who are crypto mining. They're messing us up today.
Okay, I don't think that's the way it works. Or is the beaver chewing the fiber line again?
Well, they are working on the road. Maybe it's me. I'm thinking it's you. No.
It's not me, it's you. I mean, it's not you, it's me. Question of the day. What is it?
Whose internet is the bad one today? That's the question of the day. Our question of the day is, would you wear razor finger sleeves on the bus?
I don't think... Well, would you?
Well, I don't ride the bus.
But if you
I shouldn't say that. I rode the bus a month ago. But
okay, so I'll change it for you. Would you find a with razor finger sleeves?
Sorry, you cut out there.
Would you go on a plane with razor finger sleeves?
Would I go on a plane with razor finger sleeves?
Now,
oh gosh,
I made it more personal to you.
No, I don't know. Am I with you? If I'm with you, sure, I'll wear them on a plane. But with my wife, no. So I can hear you typing. This is not going well. If I'm on a plane with you, I will wear them. Nope. If I'm with Andrea, I won't. How about you?
And I think if I was able to tuck away and hide with my fingers sling whatever gloves in a corner and no one noticed, maybe. But I'm gonna lean towards no.
Okay.
I'm
gonna lean towards no. Okay.
All right. Well, our internet's dying.
If they gave me a competitive advantage and I was playing at home, I'd probably use them. If they actually felt good. I haven't tried them out, so if they just made gaming easier and helped you do better, sure.
But no going to the bank with razor finger sleeves.
No, we're not robbing the bank today. So, well, it feels like our internet is about to crash. The beavers are chewing through the lines at your house and my house. So we're going to end it there for today. Any final thoughts, Stephen?
Final thoughts for today. I look forward to getting back with some, to checking out Gather and see if it's cool. And maybe some people can join and we can be virtual meeting together. Why not?
Yes.
So
That
how about you?
sounds great.
Anything else?
No, not too much. Just excited to get going with Windows 11 here shortly and try that out. So that's coming up soon. So yeah. Well, that was episode 14 of the Tech ChitChat Show. Sorry, we had some internet connectivity issues. Nothing we can do about it. No complaining. Just whining. Until next time, thanks so much for watching and listening. Remember to like and subscribe on YouTube, Twitch, and all the podcasting platforms. Until next time, take care.